What's up, you guys? It's Madison Beer. I am chilling at home right now, and I'm gonna take over the Faces Instagram story and answer some questions you guys have been asking me. So tune in, because I'm about to start. Yes, I did. The sound effects and emotional bruises are like one of my favorite parts of the entire album. Me and my producer Leroy came up with all of them, and some of them are kind of random, but we felt like they went hand in hand with the line that came prior. This is actually an interesting question because I just had this conversation the other day, but my little brother's name is Ryder, and I've always been very envious of his name because I think it's much cooler than Madison. So I guess I would love to swap names with my little brother Ryder. Nearly impossible for me to answer this in 15 seconds, but all I can say, because obviously I don't know your situation or you personally, be patient and be kind with yourself. It has taken me years to come up with healthy coping mechanisms and things I can initiate when I feel one coming on, so be patient with yourself, and I love you. I was obsessed with Ratchet. I thought that was an incredible show. I loved The Queen's Gambit. I never watched Bridgerton. I am about to start Behind Her Eyes because everyone keeps saying that I'm going to love it. Weird and random coincidence that I never realized until now. Seasons 2, 3, and 4 are all episode 8 for my favorites, which is just weird and random. But season 1 would have to be episode 4. I actually watched this movie in school because we had to, and it ended up being one of my favorite movies ever, and it touched me and I think changed my life at a very young age. So it's called Pay It Forward, and I recommend everybody watches it at some point. Hey, I love you too. I was diagnosed a little bit over a year ago, and it's been a very interesting journey. It gave me a lot of clarity, and yeah, I was just diagnosed when I was going through a tough time and went and saw a bunch of psychiatrists. I would literally love nothing more than to have baby pink hair. I've always wanted to, and I'm not brave enough. But maybe one day I will gain the courage because I've seen people with it, and I'm like, I'm so jealous. It looks so good. I want it so bad. I am 100% a Stella girl. I can't warm up to Guinness. I can't. I've tried. Maybe I'll try again. I will try again. But I tried it like 2 years ago and didn't like it. But maybe I'm drinking it wrong. I don't know. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. You're asking the wrong person. I'd for sure be Marceline. I love every song she sings, so I would love to sing her songs. And she dates PB now, so, right? They date now? So, yeah, I think I would love to be Marceline. So, because I only have 15 seconds to talk about this, and it's obviously very important to me, I would recommend researching it because it's a heavily stigmatized topic, as all mental health conversations are, and talking about it will help destigmatize it, but it stands for borderline personality disorder. Yeah, absolutely. My brain will be hijacked by the thought that nobody cares or loves me or would care if I was here, and that has been scary. I deal with a lot of intrusive thoughts all the time. I'm going to type the rest of my answer right here. I'm a big Doritos Cool Ranch kind of girl. And I really like Chester fries, if you know what they are. They're fire. I hate these questions because they're so hard for me to pick. But probably The Prestige would win for me. But David Fincher is my favorite director. But I obviously love Chris Nolan. Easy. I put a spatially tessellated void inside a modified temporal field until a planet developed intelligent life. I then introduced that life to the wonders of electricity, which they now generate on a global scale, and some supposed to power my engine and charge my phone and stuff. Rick, take us home now. All right, fine, Morty. 100% Marshall Lee from Adventure Time. This is a topic that I would love to talk more about, and I don't have much time, but I'm reading a book called Recovery of Your Inner Child, which is inner child work, which I think is really important. It's been really helpful through my therapeutic process and healing process, and a lot of our issues as adults can stem from childhood. I know. It disappoints me because they look so good, but maybe when I come to Ireland, one of you guys and I can have one together, and maybe I'll like it then. I'll give it another shot, though, I promise. Answering one last question after this, and then I'm gonna go, but I love you guys and thanks for watching, and I hope you had fun and got to know me a little bit. I'm gonna answer one more question and then go. Love you. I'm such a homebody, and I definitely feel the most comfortable and safe when I'm in my own space. But particularly, I love taking baths. I'm a big bath girl, so yeah, bathtubs is where you can find me. All right, you guys, that is it from me. Thank you so much to The Face for having me, and thank you guys for not answering. You guys asked me questions. Thank you for asking me such great questions, and I love you, and I hope that you're loving the album, and thank you so much for all of the feedback. You guys have been so kind. It's been so overwhelming, and I'm so honored to have such incredible, receptive, and amazing people in my life. And yeah, thank you a million times, and I hope to see you all in person very, very soon.